Yeah, batteries are going down on my night vision already again. I'm going to try Duracells at some point. I don't think it's gone down that much, but when you're outside it's very difficult. You've got to have really high powered infrared light. It's going to be quiet for a bit now. See if anything speaks. And once again, if there's anyone who lives within the Jarrow and Hebburn area who fancies joining me on some of my investigations, feel free to contact me and perhaps we can arrange something. Just walking around now. And I don't fancy changing the batteries for the light down here, to be honest. Like the other times I came down here, that street light that's down here that's usually switched on, it didn't give off much light. You had to go right over to it to like see the, to get another light. It didn't spread over here much, but at least it was something, It feels more unnerving down here when you cannot see in the trees in front of you and what's around you. There really could be anyone hiding in them trees. I wouldn't have a clue. Can really hardly see a thing now. And there's a drain over there that's making noises. Maybe that's what I heard before, I don't know. Thought it was somebody standing on glass. Now, when I first got here, I was standing here. I'm sure I could see the well better with me night vision. Certainly can't see it as well now. Is there anyone here with me at St. Bede's Well? What's your name? And what brings you down here tonight? Is there anyone here that's always down here? Do you stay here all the time? Are you okay with me here, being here rather? Are you okay with us asking you questions and stuff? But I must emphasise, if you can talk as loud as you can when you answer us, it would be a great help. Because if you talk quiet, I really won't be able to hear you properly. If you could even shout as loud as you can, that would be a great help. Crouch down a minute. Now that first time I was down here with my voice recorder, and I recorded something that sounded like a Gregorian chant. I haven't managed to reproduce that since. A few people on YouTube said it sounded a bit like a train, like a train's horn or something. But I don't think it was that, because the amount of times I've been down here, I haven't heard any sound like that. And I certainly didn't hear it that night. And I do listen out for things while I'm here. And if something's loud enough, if it happens right here when I'm talking, it does stop us from talking for a second. Is anyone here yet? Are you all male down here? Is there any girls here? I'd like to speak to a lady if there's a lady here. Just heard a noise, it was probably birds. Like in the trees, like a click. Believe me, when you're down here and it's this dark by yourself, any little noise, you notice it. Well, I'm going to go in a minute. So now's your chance to say something, because I have to go in a minute. Wish I could read that bloody number on the screen. I think it says 7 minutes, I'm not sure. What do you think of the state of the well? They're not exactly keeping it in good fettle, are they? It looks a bit messy. It's full of junk. Twigs, branches, leaves, you name it. It's got nearly everything but the kitchen sink in there, hasn't it? Oh, feet are killing us, just crouching down like this. You're not scared of me, are you? Okay, I'd just like to thank everybody for watching and listening. Let us know if you hear anything on here, okay, as usual. And then point it out on the comments if you want. It would be a great help. Okay, so bye for now.